Hey 49er fans, I'm Thomas Mott. Today's video is brought to you guys by Manscaped. Go to manscaped.com/49ers. Get 20% off your first order plus free shipping. Again, manscaped.com/49ers. Get 20% off plus free shipping. Before we start today's video, who's to blame for the 49ers debacle? I mean, goodness gracious, that was bad on Sunday. I did not think it could get any worse in Philadelphia, and it got way worse, if not, absolute nightmare fuel. What we watched on the football field, it was bad. So who's to blame? Let me know down below right now in the comments section. As we always do here on the 49ers Report, if they win, we do grades. We give out grades to players and position groups and coaches. It's like, yeah, you get an A, you get an A. When they lose, there's a lot of overreactions, and we break those down here on the 49ers Report. So here we go. First overreaction, I've seen it all over Twitter. The 49ers have a quarterback controversy, an absolute overreaction. If you are believing today that Jimmy Garoppolo is the problem in San Francisco, you're either blind, like you're watching the game like this, you're just like, oh yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo is the problem for sure, I see it, or you just don't understand football, because Jimmy Garoppolo is not the issue. Now, I understand, Garoppolo did not play well yesterday. He was benched at halftime, but you have to ask yourself, why was he benched at halftime? Is it because he played poorly, or because he has a really bad high ankle injury that they rushed him back to put him back on the football field too early? Guess what? That's it. How about Kyle Shanahan? Let's ask the head coach. Hey, Coach, why'd you bench Jimmy Garoppolo? Quote, watching how we were playing on the field as a whole and watching how he was playing, you can tell he was affected by his ankle. I know he doesn't normally throw the ball that way, and I think he was struggling a little bit because of it, the way the game was going. I wasn't going to keep putting him in that position knowing we were going to have to throw a lot to come back. So, there's your answer. Performance on the field due to a high ankle sprain, which is a bad injury in the National Football League that a lot of players don't come back from so quickly. So Shanahan saw what Garoppolo could do. He saw that it wasn't a lot. Defense was getting obliterated. They're getting blown out. And so he's like, you know what? Let's put a healthy guy in there who can run around and make some plays. And C.J. Beathard, who, guess what? Didn't make enough plays, by the way. He did not. He came all the way back to win the game. If you think the problem with the 49ers is Jimmy Garoppolo, I have some news for you. It's not. He's going to be the quarterback of the future, and he still is the franchise quarterback. Quit hating on him. He needs to get healthy. Now, the whole different question is, will we play on Sunday night against the Rams? Like, is he healthy enough to play against the Rams? Because I felt like the Niners might have rushed him back a little bit, hence why he was pulled at halftime. So keep an eye on it this week, and we'll cover it. If they were to, rest him for another week and let Beathard or Mullins play, we'll have the update here on the 49ers Report. Just drop a like, though, to support Jimmy G. Like, if you're one of the sane, rational, normal 49er fans out there who understands it's not Jimmy Garoppolo's fault, give the video a thumbs up. If not, then stay tuned and we'll tell you exactly why the 49ers are in trouble and why they have been playing so poorly. And that comes to our overreaction number 2. The defense is horrible. Now, the answer is yes and no, but I'm going to call it an overreaction. The defense is not horrible. The current defense is horrible. Let me say that again. When healthy, the defense is pretty good. And now it's not top 5 good anymore because Nick Bosa is done. But when the players who are not on IR, the Shermans, the D Fords of the world, the guys who can come back here after their current injuries, when they're back, I think they're going to be okay. The defense as it sits is horrible. 43 points, 436 yards. Ryan Fitzpatrick looked like the second coming of Dan Marino out there. He was absolutely fantastic. But the main issue that you have is that you have an entire secondary that has been obliterated and decimated by injuries. You have no Sherman. You have no K'Wan Williams. You have no Emmanuel Mosley. Dante, the list goes on. And Verrett, as much praise as he has gotten, he struggled yesterday. And then you're just throwing, random backups and random depth chart guys down at the bottom of the depth chart in to try and play cornerback, and they're completely unable to. So, do we panic? Do we sit here today and go, you know what, the 49ers are done, the season is over? No, but they need to get healthy because right now the current players you have on the football field are not getting it done, and nothing's going to change until you have a team that is healthier than where it is at right now. And I don't know when that's going to happen, but I'm telling you, the defense is bad as it stands, but it will be a lot better if you have Sherman, Mosley, and K'Wan Williams back there, your starting 3 cornerbacks playing, and they were not out there yesterday. Before we keep going, this video, of course, is brought to you guys by Manscaped. Go to manscaped.com/49ers for 20% off your first order, plus free shipping. Tools that I use every single day. They have incredible stuff through the Lawnmower 3.0, the Perfect Package, the Noser. everything is stuff that they've sent me. I use it. It's great. The quality is fantastic. Check them out right now. Link down below in the description box, manscaped.com/49ers. Okay, another issue no one wants to talk about. How about the 49er offensive line is a problem, and problem being a bad way, 100% fact. The Niner O-line, which I gave so much praise to in the offseason and gave a lot of praise to early on this year, has been abysmal. Trent Williams has been terrible the last 2 weeks. It doesn't make sense. It's like you get a steal for him with the trade. He comes back. You say Pro Bowl left tackle for sure, and yet he's not been a Pro Bowl left tackle at all. And he's getting beat by guys that you don't even recognize. Okay, they had 5 total sacks of both Garoppolo and Beathard. These are some of the guys who had a sack. Jerome Baker, Andrew Von Ginkel, like who the hell is that? Emmanuel Ogbah, he's washed up. Zach Seiler, Eldon Robert, who are these guys? And they were all over the quarterback. What has happened to the offensive line? I have no idea. But it's bad. It's very bad. It's awful in pass protection, and they've got to get better because guess what? You have a gimpy quarterback who needs a nice clean pocket to throw the football the way people aren't diving at his ankles, and you don't have that right now. The O-line has been terrible, 100% a fact. They have got to get better. Before we keep going, make sure you guys check out our main channel over there at Chat Sports, just with Chat Sports in the YouTube link. And that, of course, is a channel that covers everything. I mean, NFL, NBA, some MLB. I mean, we do everything over there. And we're approaching 200,000 subscribers. 200,000, which is crazy. So go ahead and subscribe there. Help us get to 200,000. Final overreaction. The division is lost. So I don't know if that's an overreaction, but my answer is Russ is cooking. And Russ is cooking away the 49ers' chances of winning the NFC West, which, as you look at the standings right now, Seahawks are 5-0. Rams, they've not even played anybody good, but they're 4-1. Cardinals 3-2. Everyone won yesterday but the 49ers. So is the NFC West finished? Like, can the Niners not win it? No, they still can. But Seattle's got to start losing football games, and last night was a great chance for that to happen, and then Russ and DK Metcalf happened, and it's the best quarterback-wide receiver combo in the NFL right now. I mean, they are unbelievable. DK is it's unbelievable how good he is. So it's not over yet, but you need to start winning some football games. And San Francisco's problem is, look at this schedule. There isn't a losing team on the schedule. Rams, Pats, Seahawks, Packers. This is brutal. So they got to figure things out now. There isn't any sort of like, well, we got some easy games, and so we're going to be okay. Right now, it looks like San Francisco is fighting for a wild card spot. But even then, the only way to get a wild card spot is to start winning games. You have got to beat the Rams next week. I mean, you have to beat the Rams next week. It feels like a must-win game. Like, it feels like an absolute must-win game. Patriots, Seahawks, Packers on a short week, and then the Saints. Oh, my goodness. Whew. Did not expect that we would be here. I did not expect it to be this bad. I'm not giving up. Okay, you shouldn't either, right? Hang in there. If they can get healthy this week, who knows? But Sunday becomes, in my opinion, a must-win football game. 2-4 in this division. Yikes! I mean, you're looking at potentially 3 teams. Seattle, Rams, and Cardinals could all be in the postseason. You could be the odd man out. So figure it out quickly. Do you think they'll bounce back next week? How confident are you? Let me know in the comment section down below. Y down below for yes and down below for no. I'm not confident. Like, I am confident, but at the same time, it would just be nice if they could get a darn win. They need a win bad. I would do anything for a win on Sunday, and we'll see. A lot of injury updates will be coming in the following days and weeks. Probably have an injury update for you guys tomorrow, so of course stay tuned. We're going to have a full wall-to-wall coverage here leading into the Sunday night matchup against the LA Rams next week. Again, all the time we have for today here. Wow, it was brutal. The Dolphins, they lost to the Dolphins, and it doesn't look like it's getting better, but hopefully it does. And when it does, we'll cover it. When it doesn't, we'll cover it as well. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Hang in there on this tough Monday. We'll get a win one of these days. With 49ers Report, I'm Thomas Mott signing off for the rest of your day.